Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from DesignSense Software Technologies, Bangalore, the All India Sales and Development Point for BricsCAD in India. In this video, I am going to talk about the different types of BricsCAD licensing procedures or the licensing methods and a brief description about how to go about it. Mainly there are two types of licenses that are possible in BricsCAD, a standalone license and a network license. Now both these licenses can be either perpetual or they can be time bound, like for 1 year, 2 years and so on. So let us discuss in detail about the standalone licenses and how to activate it. So when you purchase BricsCAD for the first time, along with the invoice, delivery note, you also get the license key. So the license key is a long string of numbers which looks something like this. Based on this license key, your software gets licensed. So licensing is easy. Once you just start BricsCAD, you go to the help menu and under that you can find the license manager. Click on the license manager and you will get the license manager activation box. By the way, you can also access this license manager from the startup also. That is, as soon as you start BricsCAD also, you can see the license manager option there, or you can get it from inside BricsCAD from the help menu. So once you go into the license manager, you can see that there is an edit area where you have to paste the license key. So it's mentioned license key and you just paste it there. So paste the license key there and then click on OK. Now here there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. The license key must be pasted exactly as it is in the delivery note that was given to you. So we recommend that you copy it and paste it here and don't try to type it out, because if you try to type it out, then inevitably you will make some mistake and then the license key will not function properly. So once you paste your license key in the box and click OK, you have to also ensure that your internet connection is on. Now it will take a few seconds and then BricsCAD software will connect to the license server and activate the license. Now here there are a few things that you need to remember. One, if you have any proxy server or if you have any firewall or antivirus, you have to disable it in case you get any errors while activating it. Two, you also need to make sure that your license key is valid for the version of BricsCAD that you are using. Now what this means is that, let's say you have purchased V24 license today and 6 months later there is V25 released, and if you are not on maintenance, then you will not be able to use it on V25. So in that case, if you use the wrong license key with the wrong BricsCAD version, it will not work. So it won't work either upper ways or lower ways, which means the license key for 24 may not work with 23 or with 25. So a lot of times the errors that you get in licensing are due to these type of wrong licensing keys used. So you'll have to make sure that this is correctly selected. So if the license activation is successful, you will get a message saying that successful activation. If it's not successful, again you will get some error, and depending on the error you will have to use the troubleshooting methods to resolve those errors. So this is how the standalone license is done. Now once your license is activated, there is another place where you can check this, and that is in your customer portal. So there are separate videos we have created to how to access the customer portal and all that. So it's very easy. You just go to bricsys.com and log into your customer portal. So whatever you activate here will be shown in the customer portal also, along with the date of activation, the computer that was used for the activation, some key details like host ID and all that. So this is how standalone activation is done. Now there is also something called network activation. So I'm again not going to tell you in detail about it, but let me just give you a brief intro to it. So a network license allows you to put the license on the license server, and then depending on the number of activations which are allowed, or depending on the number of licenses you have purchased, anyone who is connected to that license server can use that license. Now the activation procedure for network license is slightly different. There is a separate license manager. It is called as the Reprise Network License Management System, Those software are already available in your Windows when you install BricsCAD. So you'll have to use that network license management system and go to the server administration tool and activate it there. So that is how the network license administration is done. Now from the client side, when you go to the user computer, all you have to do is, instead of the standalone license, you'll have to choose network license there and give the server address. So you don't need to give any license key details there because that will be taken from the server. All you have to do is just give the server address, which will be either an IP address like 168.1.2 or something, or in some companies it will be some real server name like company-server 0102 or something like that. So this is a very brief intro to the licensing methods of BricsCAD and how to access it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have more questions about it, please feel free to contact us and we'll help you out with this.